As the debate on the contentious bill commenced in the Rajya Sabha, a relatively quiet morning was shattered by violent clashes across Assam's Brahmaputra Valley, including the capital Guwahati.
सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट बिल, जिसको CAB के पॉपुलर नाम से जाना जाता है, हम इसको लागू करने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है।
December 2020. A year has passed since the day when Rajya Sabha passed the contentious citizenship bill, much to the chagrin and dismay of the people of Assam. The protests had claimed the lives of 5 young men, while the scar inflicted by the central and state government by making the bill into an act still remained fresh. Protests over the Citizenship Amendment Act in Assam began in the earnest from the first week of December, much before the rest of the country. A month later, they continued to rage even as the media spotlight shifted to the other parts of the country. Almost every day, a well-attended rally, apart from several smaller neighborhood protests, was witnessed in various parts of the state. The protesters of the 1979 Assam movement demanded the identification and deportation of all illegal foreigners, predominantly Bangladeshi immigrants, fearing the past and continuing large-scale immigration was overwhelming the native population, impacting their political rights, culture, language, and land rights. After an endless struggle of 6 years that costed the lives of over 855 people, the Assam Accord was a memorandum of settlement signed between representatives of the Government of India and the leaders of the Assam movement. While the Government of India agreed to secure the international borders against all future infiltration. It is thus unfair to impose more on a state fighting to safeguard its indigenous identity. As such, the CAA undoes the Assam Accord, breaking the trust of the people on the centre. While for the rest of the country, the protests had the colour of a communal discord, Assam was reeling under an emotional roller coaster thrown back by 72 years. While the completion of the first phase of NRC had brought some exaltation in the state over identifying the 2 million foreigners, CAA threatened to reinstate citizenship rights to a segment of them. Amid the chaos and unending protests, the onset of the novel coronavirus pandemic temporarily may have seemed to abate the movement, but as we near the implementation of the Act, a revival of the much elevated fight can be felt across the state of Assam even today.